In the time of swords and periwigs and full-skirted coats with flowered lappets, when gentlemen wore ruffles and gold-laced waistcoats, there lived a tailor in Gloucester. This is an extract from The Tailor of Gloucester by Beatrix Potter. Beatrix Potter is a famous children's author and illustrator who is well known for her stories Peter Rabbit and Jemima Puddle Duck. In the city of Gloucester, off Westgate Street, there is a little shop, which is a shrine to all things Beatrix Potter. This is the home to the Tailor of Gloucester Museum. So what's the history of this building?
The building started in approximately 1535, so therefore it must be Tudor.
But it's not always been a museum.
Over the years it has been a private house.
It's been a bicycle shop, motorbike shop. Warren's ran it as a museum and outlet for Beatrix Potter memorabilia.
The museum was kept alive by kind donations from local residents and is now surviving through shareholders. How did Beatrix Potter become interested in using Gloucester as a setting for her book?
Beatrix Potter visited a cousin in the area. She heard about the story of the Tailor of Gloucester, came into Gloucester with her sketchbook and that, and drew a lot of the buildings around the city, and a lot of the pictures in the book are from her drawings.
The story Beatrix Potter was told is of John Pritchard, a local tailor in Gloucester, who was commissioned to make a suit for the mayor. The tailor left his shop, and when he returned on Monday, he found that his assistants had finished the suit, although left one buttonhole with a note attached saying no more twist. The story became a local legend, as John had said that fairies were the reason for the completed suit. Meow, meow, interrupted Simpkin, and he scratched at the door, but the key was under the tailor's pillow. He couldn't get in. The little mice only laughed and tried another tune. 3 little mice sat down to spin. Pussy passed by, she peeped in. What are you, my fine little men? Making coats for gentlemen? Shall I come in and cut off your threads? Oh no, Miss Pussy, you'll bite off our heads. As heard by the extract, Beatrix Potter adapted the story to include mice instead of fairies. The Tailor of Gloucester has many illustrations. In the museum there's a recreation, but what's it based on?
The kitchen is actually based on the kitchen at Hershcombe Grange.
Hershcombe Grange is the home to the Hutton family. This is where Beatrix Potter found out about the tailor. Along with the kitchen recreation, there is also a display upstairs.
Periodically we change the display up there. So at the moment it's all Tailor of Gloucester because we are having the 110th anniversary.
In the display, you expect to see board games, figurines, a selection of the books, and they also have a copy of the original waistcoat, which was recreated in 1980. Someone even donated some of their wedding dress. Do you think that the display helps to attract many visitors?
It does, especially because we've got the mouse attraction up there. Because there was one up there when there was a museum here. Sadly, when the museum closed, that also disappeared. So we've reinstated it.
The mouse attraction was built by Mr. William Sumpter, who is from Stroud. The attraction was specially commissioned 5 years ago for the museum. I wonder, has anyone famous visited the museum?
One day we were in the shop when in came a lady who was the granddaughter of John Pritchard, the original Tailor of Gloucester. She was quite interested when we told her that the tailor is actually buried in the churchyard over in Cheltenham, yes.
Although Beatrix Potter is still being enjoyed by children today, there are many people with childhood memories relating to her books.
Way back in the 1950s, yes, we were read Beatrix Potter. It used to be an event for my sister and myself. We used to go to a shop called Griffin and Spalding's in Nottingham, and my parents would buy us a book one week, and then if we were really good we would have a figurine, and they're now quite valuable.
Beatrix Potter's books not only appeal to children, but adults. The reason for this is you may be able to find hidden meanings within her characters and stories.
Peter Rabbit is a representative of an adolescent boy who only has one parent and has no official guidance.
Beatrix Potter is still as popular today as when she wrote her books. The reason for this is because she's pitched her language right for children. Potter has also chosen the ideal size for her books so children can hold them in their hands. Her illustrations correspond to the text, so if there's a word you didn't understand, you can look at the next picture and it would explain it.
When she says eating lettuces has a soporific effect, Even if you don't know what soporific is, you can look at the next picture and you see that the Flopsy bunnies are all fast asleep because they've eaten too many lettuces.
It seems that Potter will remain a popular children's author for many years to come. If you find yourself in the city of Gloucester, then venture down the little alley College Court to find the home of the Tailor of Gloucester Museum and relive the story of John Pritchard.